everyone, my name is Cooper MTG. Today I'm bringing you some Temur Boggles gameplay. This is going to be standard on Arena. Just give you a quick overview of what we're working with in the deck here. So basically this deck revolves around Venerated Rot Priest, Storm Chaser Drake, and Ivy Gleeful Spell Thief. All three of these cards are very important to what we're trying to do. On top of that, we also got a lot of protection spells. We've got Shore Up, Slip Out the Back, Tyvar Stand. These are all to like protect our creatures because we're only playing 12 creatures, so we need to protect them. Then where the Boggles comes in, we've got Combat Research, Sticky Fingers, Audacity, and you could even say Ancestral Anger. And these actually work really well with Ivy because you can copy these enchantments and it allows you to double up on your Rot Priest triggers. Sticky Fingers, we can make more mana to cast more spells to trigger Rot Priest more times. Combat Research, we draw more cards. Ancestral Anger, if we have a Drake and an Ivy out, we draw 3 cards for 1 red mana. And then we've also got Mishra's Command, which you may see later on in one of the games, is actually a very important card in this deck. And we've also got 3 March of Burgeoning Life, which works really well with the Rot Priest. We can just go get a second one or a third one, depends on how we're doing, and really just accelerate that poison counter win. In terms of mana base, it is somewhat limited to what I have on Arena, so we've got a decent amount of duels here. We got 7 basics, just in case anyone's playing some Field of Ruin or Demolition Fields, and then 1 Otawara, just in case. Ivy is a legendary card, so we do get a bit of a discount on that. But anyways, guys, that is the deck tech for Temur Boggles, so let's go ahead and just get right into some games. Alright, we get into our first match here, up against Mitsu. Again, we're playing best of 1, just because I'm a little bit lazy. This hand is not great. I'm kind of tempted to mulligan here. Like, we do have a lot of what we want, but we can't really cast the Sticky Fingers with no red mana, and March of Burgeoning Life is really a lot better with the Rot Priest, so I think we'll mulligan, and this card is fine, or this hand is fine. I think I'll ship the Sticky Fingers. We've got protection for the Rot Priest. Gotta see what they're playing, and its control. And we draw the 1 of Mishra's Command, which is not great. That's really a lot better when they have a Bank Buster. That's a card that is played. We'll play the Forest here so we can have Shore Up or Tyvar Stand. We just get blown out by a Edict here, which would be very sad. They just go ahead and play the Celestus. Fine with me. And pass it back to us. And of course we draw Sticky Fingers, no red at the moment, so just play an island and hit him for 1. That's all we can do. Pass the turn. Again, an Edict is like pretty bad for us. Ideally, like a red source would be pretty nice. An Ivy would probably be the best draw. Let's see what they do. Alright, they're going to play the Harvester. It's fine. Make their blood token. And they'll just pass to us. Okay. Ooh, that's actually a pretty sweet draw here. I think we're just going to pass though. This is instant speed. And we can just like protect our creature. Maybe I do it now. Now they're tapped down. So you gotta do it for less than X, which is gonna be 2 here. Just make sure it taps correctly. Give them a poison counter. Go get a second Rot Priest. Hopefully they don't have like a sweeper. I don't really think they would cast Brotherhood's End right here, but I'd have to see. That would be kind of a blowout and make me a little sad. We do have Tyvar Stand though to protect from that. Hopefully they just play like a Shieldred. And if they do, I'm probably just gonna Shore Up one of these just try to get our poison counters up. In Ivy, I think we pretty much win the game if we draw an Ivy. Actually, we definitely do, which I guess is some reason to hold on to these cards just in case. Okay, well, we draw that. Rock Fall Veil. I don't know why I struggled with that. Alright, go ahead and do that. They're looking at what's going on. I mean, if they target our creature, that's pretty good for us. See what they do. Negate. Okay. Not necessarily expecting that. I think we're just gonna pass again here. We do have the Mishra's Command next turn, which we can like kill the Blood Tithe Harvester. Yes, they're gonna draw off Bankbuster again. Oh, they're gonna do everything. Oh, they got an Atraxa, which honestly I don't really care about, because I think they're dead next turn unless they if they just untap and play what is it? Something of Gix, the Reanimator Saga, Cruelty of Gix. Yeah, I think we just win now. So yeah, they can get a Atraxa. Very cool. That does a lot of things. I guess maybe they can get like a cut down or something. See what they... I guess I can't look at those. Oh yeah. Ooh, so they do get an Infernal Grasp. But yeah, this game's over. I can take... I guess what they would need... Well, not even that. I was going to say like double cut down. No blocks. So they got to discard the hand size, and they, I guess maybe they do have a cut down. That's a pretty good sweet draw anyway. What do they even have? Crew the Bankbuster as their interaction. So there's combat research, sure. But yeah, this game's very over. Kind of the benefit of playing best of 1-2 is people can't really deal with this deck unless they can sideboard in stuff. And even then, like, it's still very difficult to beat. As, sorry Mitsu, you just lost to Venerated Rot Priest. And yes, I actually did have a lot of fun in that match. I always wonder, when I receive that on my end, if the opponent also gets that. Like, were they asked if they enjoyed that match? Again, this hand is okay. It's probably a hand that I would want to mulligan, but we have a lot of protection spells out, and they're on mono red. This could be a tough matchup, especially on the play. I think our best draw is just protection. Okay, or another Rot Priest. So I hope they tap out here. I can... Well, I guess I can't even. Okay. So we're going down to 15. Yep. So I almost want to... I think I just need to get down a Rot Priest. I'm not going to waste the combat research on it. Kind of unfortunate, but I mean, if they're using burn into the Rot Priest, it's burn that's not going face. So, I mean, ideally they play... Sure, just play a bunch of creatures. I mean, they probably have play with fire right here. Nope. Okay. Well, we are definitely off to the races then. Never blocking. Yes, we got on to 10. Still a lot of life. Ooh, and that's a great draw. So, play Play the Rot Priest here. Play Combat Research on this one. And then we're gonna put the Sticky Fingers, and this is why like I really like Sticky Fingers in this deck. First of all, evasion's pretty good. Like we're gonna get him up to 5 poison, so we're like pretty close to winning next turn. But we also get tokens here for shore up. And yeah, if they can't kill us this turn, I think we win. Well, I guess if they kill our creatures too, it'd be pretty good. Play with fire. So this is the other side of it, where now if they do want to kill this creature, they're going to have to target it again, and that'll just lose them the game. So if they cast a spell here to target it, they lose. Yeah, so they lose. You're going to get a lot of poison, 6 in total, and that will be the game. It's a pleasure playing with you, opponent. Unfortunately, mono red is just not good enough against Boggles, and will take them down. Another huge win. I guess my assistant is closed, otherwise you could see that I've had like so many wins using this deck. I think the most important part about this deck is just to have patience, because you know, when this hand is sweet. So I think the plan here is to try to get the Storm Chaser Drake down. If they're playing mono blue, that's so annoying. Alright, we'll play the Storm Chaser Drake. Oh, they have no counter. That is surprising. Maybe they're playing the same deck as us. Blue-red. Okay, and the Festivities. That is fine. For the Rockfall Veil, Rot Priest, and we've got a lot of protection up, so I think we'll just pass. I guess we only have 2 protection spells. Really need to kind of draw another blue source off the top would be great. And they do not have another removal spell. Maybe they have a creature? No. There we go. Huge. So yeah, we'll play Ivy. And like this would be, not in this scenario necessarily, but this is where like Mishra's Command is great. You can use it to give your Ivy haste, especially when you're going to be casting like a bunch of Ancestral Angers or putting other enchantments on Ivy. As we draw some cards, another Rot Priest. It's very tempting to cast the Combat Research here, but I think we just are going to swing in and leave up our protection, because it's just a lot more important. Like, if they go after the Rot Priest, we have another one, even if they end up killing it somehow. Ideally, they just tap out for something. Yeah, alright, well, I think we win this game, and we'll keep that train rolling. Yes, I will copy that spell, and they will concede because the game was over. Whew. Moving up the platinum ranks. Alright, game 3 here. See who we're up against. We have not even gone first. We've won every single game, and we have not gone first once. And this hand is not great. But we do have like the March of Burgeoning Light. Like there is a chance that we like win this game on turn 3. So that's a good draw. We'll play the Rot Priest. And they concede. Well, just unbeatable. Unbeatable deck. They knew what was coming. They knew they could not win. The deck that this deck loses to is mono red. Obviously, mono red is just very good, especially in best of 1. And any control deck with counters or I just die to my own misplays, which is a lot more common than you'd think. So here they're definitely playing some kind of control, so I think I'm just gonna hold on. Like, we don't have any other creatures, so I think I need to hold on to the Drake here, even though it might get countered as we draw another one. That is lovely. Just play the Drake, and if they counter it, we cry. If they don't counter it, we're in good shape. Let's see what they do. Just pass to them. If they like use removal here, we want to use the slip out the back because it'll. Oh, okay. So some reanimator deck, which means we're going to need to try to find our Rot Priest or an Ivy or something quick. And it's almost like I kind of want them to try to target the Drake with a spell here because we get to draw a card off of that. And like Ivy is such a good draw for us. So let's see what they do. Thinking hard. Wow, okay. They will just pass to us. Or are they doing something? Alright, well, I will not complain about that. Cast an Audacity. It's going to cost us a life, but whatever. I think this is a better option here because, like, if they fizzle it somehow, like, let's say they cast an Edict, Ancestral Anger, basically, it pretty much draws us 2 cards, so whenever an opponent draws their second card each turn, you draw a card. Well, that's fine with me. So I think it's worth attacking here. Actually, maybe we just do this. Draw more cards. And yeah, I'll attack. This will replace itself. We've got like a lot of good stuff to do. I guess I'll just phase it out then. Fine by me. And just end turn. We've got the Rot Priest next turn and March. I guess we can't do both unless we get a green source. And then, well, I guess we'll see what we draw. But our opponent, they are on control. Which is kind of somewhat a bad matchup, but they're thinking hard. Fibblethip is waving at me. They have no pet. Broke boy. Okay, well, I think we go for the Rot Priest here. And then go ahead and do this. Exile this Audacity. Target the Rot Priest. We'll lose a life, but let's see what they do. They'll let this resolve. Play the Rot Priest. And now I think I'm going to combat research here. I'm a little bit worried. Like, this actually has been really good against us, letting them draw additional cards. So they may even just... it's not a great draw. They may just not even block, but you Probably got to, right? Although we'll draw one card at least. We'll draw two cards if they do block it. Okay, so we will draw. And honestly, at this point, we're like kind of off the win with damage plan. Another Rot Priest. If they have a sweeper here, we cry. Sure. I guess it's not the end of the world because we do have like more Storm Chasers and another Rot Priest. I think next turn we draw. Well, yeah, if we draw some kind of spell, we should win. But they probably just went and got a sweeper, so it's kind of tough. Yeah. That is a card, opponent. But on the bright side, we do get to, we like almost restore our board state. An Ivy again would be like, it's the best card I think we could draw at this point. If they have another sweeper, then that really stinks. But I kind of feel like they have like Wandering Emperor. Oh my gosh. Well, this is how this deck can lose, and we are very much flooding out. Only play 20 lands, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got 12 lands in the 40 cards left in our deck. I don't even know what percentage that is, like 20-something% chance to draw a land. Alright, they've got the Haughty Djinn. It's annoying. We can, like, if we don't draw a land, we might have a chance to kill it. Well, that is the good news of having all this mana, is we can march a burgeoning life. Is that what it is? Full price, draw a card, go get another one, play land, and I think we pass. I think they probably have Wandering Emperor. But yeah, the fairy drew them so many cards. And I guess they also had two sweepers. Hard to beat that. See what they do though. Again, an Ivy would be okay, well, that's tough. An Ivy would be still a pretty good draw. But we're dead pretty quickly. Sure, buddy. Ooh, so this actually could do some work. So I don't think they have a counter, so we could kill this, or we're gonna draw a lot of cards. Ooh, that's huge actually. Let's do this. Cast this here. Another land. So we're not quite dead. We're close though, so just do 4. Kill that. Give this haste. So hopefully we draw like some kind of protection. It'd be nice. No. And Tyvar's Stand. We'll leave that up. I mean, they need to cast a lot of instants here to kill us, which would be pretty much everything in their hand. They will get in, okay. Are they going to depopulate? Or farewell, I guess. So do I save a Drake? Probably. But I guess, well, they probably have to be leaving man. Oh, why are they? Why would you do that for? I think we're still dead though. Just get in. I guess if we draw Rot Priest, it's not quite good enough yet. We need to hit a Rot Priest. Yeah, we're just dead. And that probably would have won us the game. Yeah, well, we're just dead, so let's just do this. Go out on our own terms. That was tough. If we didn't draw so many lands, I think we would have won that game. I think it's fine. Hopefully we draw a non-Ivy creature, like a Rot Priest. Next turn would be insane. Rot Priest, have up the protection. Okay, Skull Dweller. I think well, I don't have, this is tough here because I don't have blue, so I guess I'll just hope they don't have removal because, one, I already know I'm going to draw blue off the top. Just play something. Yep, fine. They definitely have removal though, so this might be a quick one. Yep. That is criminal. This is one of the other bad parts of the deck. Is that sometimes you just don't draw creatures. Like, any creature off the top here is great, but we need a creature this turn, right here. Okay, it's pretty big. But, we can't protect it still. So, maybe Ancestral Anger here. Like, we could hit land. We could hit a blue land, or we could hit like something Tyvar stand. Opponent taking their time. Well, just wait. Sit here and wait. Oh, they are still playing the game, in fact. And we do not draw a land, nor do we draw another creature. So whenever they're ready, we can play the rest of the game. Sure. Do they have removal? No. Okay. So this is actually like, it looks bad, but we're like not in the worst spot here. So this draws 2, so I gotta play this. They've got a thing because of, okay, there, that ender's tapped. So I think we cast Audacity. draw another card. Another March. Sure. So we're not exactly dead. Actually, we're pretty close to dead. Tap land. That's just really unfortunate. If that was untapped, we could have sticky fingers. And then, like, really? So, I think we gotta do this here. Yeah. Or do we target this? Let's target this. Yep. Even though they could have done it with the one they're casting. So, that didn't make a whole lot of sense. I'll hit him with a good game. Skrelv's Hive, sure. Alright, so let's see what we can do. That's a terrible draw. That's an okay draw. I think we do lose at this point. I don't even know what we can hit. Not that for sure. So yeah, I mean, this is too late for the Rot Priest. I can play it. I can march it. Shore up. It's just not enough. What else? What all do I have on here? So create a treasure, draw a card. There's a Tyvar stand. So we'll do this. Exile that. Copy this. Go down to 2. Copy it. Give them a poison. Get another one. X0. Doesn't matter. And I'm not even going to give this guy the satisfaction because he hit me with the good game. It wasn't a good game, opponent. It was not. So, I'll concede. That was this hand's terrible. This hand's not great either. We'll put the march to the bottom. Play the tap land. Like, this is one of the ones where we're not doing anything until turn 3. And they're playing aggro. Sure. Yeah, I guess they're playing Spell Slinger like us. Sort of. Wow, okay. That is a lot of damage. Surely we can draw another creature though. I don't know why it wants to leave up. Like, it doesn't want to leave up the slip out the back. The auto tapper. So, like, we can block, slip out the back. It's annoying. Just have more removal. Yeah, well, we really need to draw a creature now. We draw a land. Should not be drawing any more lands the rest of the game. Wow. Wow, okay. That was an insane hand from our opponent. And yeah, mono red, we lose to that deck. Fine. It's like not great, but they're playing tap lands. That's a good sign. It means their deck is probably not very good. Pass. See what they play. They pass. See, he wants to do it again. I guess that's kind of my fault. Play the Drake. Do they have a counterspell? Syncopate. So this has got to be the Mind Splice apparatus. It's not. Well, we'll get this down. Best use of mana. We'll do this now, I guess. It's not like I should have played a land. What am I doing? It's not like it would matter. Sure. So, do this. I'd love to draw a land. Yeah. Actually, maybe no, because I can cast Tyvar Standoff. I can cast whatever. Alright. If it dies, we do draw 2 cards. And we draw a land. That's bad. Alright, no sweeper, no removal. No sweeper, no removal. No sweeper, no removal. So we do draw 2. Drake. Another land and a march. That's a little late to the party. Okay, Drake survives. That doesn't really matter. Let's cast this now. Maybe we hit a protection spell. An Ivy. Alright. Rot Priest is the best draw. Main phase. We cast it for 2. Another land. Well, gonna do this. Rot Priest, please. Rot Priest, please. Please, a Rot Priest. We get 3 draws. Land. Land, and another land. And Audacity, okay? So that's another draw. Although I think we're getting a little late. Another land. You kidding me? Oh my gosh. So that's 10 lands. We can march if they don't have a sweeper. Alright, at least we draw 3 more cards. So we still hit a Rot Priest and we're like very solid here. But we cannot draw any more lands. Oh, man. Discard a diamond. Gosh. Yeah, that is a card that does things. I don't know why they cast it on their main phase. God. So like shields are so down. If we draw a Rot Priest, we win. Yeah, so they're about to wreck us here. So they can do it for not quite lethal. We still win. Wait, I don't know if I get that. Wait, and they put that to the bottom? I don't know if I understand that. The Drake. Well, can they... Do I just need to... Ooh, can I win? So, do this. I think I can win. This also is +2. And then we have 7, so yeah. Well, it's more than lethal. I guess Tyvar Stand also would have. Well, no, it wouldn't because we need haste. But ooh, wow. I can't say we didn't deserve that win because our draw was terrible and we played way more lands than a control deck. But yeah, that was pretty good. Definitely pretty good. All right, guys. So that was Green Red Boggles, 5-2. Definitely, you know, probably should have won another game or two, but sometimes you just don't draw what you need to draw. Sometimes you flat out with lands. Anyways, though, if you guys did enjoy that video, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, this was Cooper MTG, and thanks for watching.